we're going to hit 100 soon, by end of this month. Lots of September. Welcome to Yogaxpress, the mobile stretch clinic that takes yoga to the people. In fact, I should be saying welcome back to all of you yoga addicts over there, and welcome to our wonderful participants here. My name is Banu Suresh, and I would like to actually tell all our loyal viewers, welcome aboard the Yoga Express. We are going to take you through a journey today and over the next couple of days, where we will take you through each of these 48 postures in the 48 plus sequence. We will workshop each one all over again. It'll be a wonderful review over 3 or 4 episodes. And you're going to get a wonderful sense of opening in your body that you may have never experienced before. Before we do that, I would like to introduce our wonderful cast over here. Josiane Hurd to my extreme right. We have Tony Taylor to my immediate right, and Jamie Avery to my immediate left. Jamie is a therapist. Josiane used to do belly dancing, and she combines it with martial arts and boxing. Go, Josiane! And Tony Taylor has a BFA in film direction and writing, and he is available if you want to hire him. So we have 3 wonderful professionals over here who are ready to help you, whatever you want to do, and we're also going to help you on the show. We're going to help you stretch with us. We also have a fantastic crew, Claudia Atkinson and Danny Darrow in the control room, and I believe Paul Chipkin is going to come in any moment. Before we start stretching and getting into our beautiful workout, we have a postcard to support your daily practice, 48 plus sequence on the postcard. We also have a fridge magnet, stick it on your fridge, and we have a business card with the sequence on the back. Put this in your wallet, and the postcard can go in your handbag. So no excuses, no reasons not to stretch. If you've been very good and you've been practicing every day with us, write to me and I will send you a copy of Yoga Secrets free of charge. We used to ask you to send stamps before, and that became a bit messy. So just write to me and I will send you a copy. Yoga Express airs Monday through Friday, 1:30 p.m. on Time Warner 57, RCN 84, and FiOS 35. Our program is open to all ages and fitness levels, so come on over and stretch with us. We will give you guided stretching. You can also visit my website, www.yogaexpress.com, review my blog, www.yogaexpress.blogspot.com, and follow our discussions on the program. We're now going to stand up, and we're going to start the stretches from posture 1, beginning from posture 1. So we're really going back to basics. We are in episode number 71 today, which means we have been through so many episodes together, sometimes with our team right here, sometimes with different groups of people. We thought it's time for a bit of a review. I just want to remind our viewers that the posture practice we do here, they're called asanas. Asanas are postures, and they're just the beginning of your spiritual journey. Once we learn to control movement, we learn to monitor our breath and open up our hearts, we instinctively open up our minds to our own weaknesses and the goodness of others. We learn to appreciate the joy in little things. We learn, most of all, to forgive ourselves. So if we make mistakes here, we're going to get right back into the posture. We're going to laugh it off, and I want you to do the same at home. Okay, are we ready, team? Okay, let's stagger ourselves. Maybe Josiane and Jamie, would you like to come forward? And Tony, probably you can come forward. Actually, Josiane, why don't you and I stagger back? And Tony, please come forward. We'll start with the first posture. Heels together, toes slightly apart, palms by the side of your thighs. Bring your chest out nicely and take a nice deep inhale. Bring your chin out and tighten your core muscles. So your core muscles are your lower abdominal muscles, your upper abdominal muscles, and your gluteals and your low back muscles. Just tighten your sphincters. Hold yourself nice and compact, and you won't hurt yourself. Okay, take a nice deep breath. Let's inhale. Bring your arms up to shoulder height, palms facing down. Keep inhaling. And as we keep inhaling, take your palms overhead, palms facing in. Now, we're going to fold from the hip with a straight back. As we fold over, we are going to exhale. This is Hasta Uttana. We're going to fold over into Pada Hasta, hands to feet. Exhale and fold from the hip. Keep your back straight. Hold. And when we say hold, we mean hold your posture, not your breath. You should feel a delicious stretch in your hamstrings and the back of your thighs. Now, as we inhale, we are going to bring our arms up to shoulder height, and we're going to bend at the knees, almost as if you're sitting in an imaginary chair. Inhale. And hold, palms facing in. Very nice. Now, if you have tender knees, as I believe Josiane might have, but she's still very brave, let's inhale, come up. If you have tender knees, feel free, exhale and release. Feel free to release the posture. Now, the lower you go on your knees, the more intense your posture is, but at the same time, there's also a lot of pressure on your knees, so be careful. Let's turn to our left. We're going to turn to our left and attempt Trikonasana. Trikona is triangle. Keep your legs about 2 to 3 feet apart. Make sure you put your brakes on. So we're going to bring the right foot out first. So put your brakes on in the left foot. When I say put the brakes on, it means bring your toes in. And on the right foot, turn your toes out. So your right heel is perpendicular to the left sole. So let's face left. Let's look to the left. Inhale, bring your arms up to shoulder height. And as we exhale, we're going to turn to look at our right arm. As we exhale, we're going to bend the right knee. Exhale and bend. Hold. Now, stay right there. We're going to keep exhaling and dip our right arm in front of our right ankle. Left arm goes up. Both palms face forward. Let's dip our torso to the right. Exhale. Right palm goes in front of the right ankle. Left hand goes all the way up and look up at the left hand. No problem, get right back in. Folks at home, if you lose a step, just get right back in. Inhale, let's come up. As we come up, straighten your right knee. Now turn your right foot in and your left foot out and look to the left at the tip of your left hand. We're all going to be looking away from the camera for just a moment, but you will know that we're going to bend the left leg. As we exhale, we're going to bend the left leg. Keep exhaling. And continue to exhale. Dip your torso to the left. Bring your left hand in front of the left ankle. Keep exhaling. Raise your right arm and look up at the right arm. Your whole body, just pretend that you're sandwiched between two planks. Inhale, let's come up, straighten your knees. Turn your left foot in and let's wiggle our feet closer together and let's turn to face forward. I just want to make sure, Tony, you okay? You had tender knees as well. You're okay with this posture?
I'm fine, yes.
Beautiful. That means you're really enjoying this now,
yes,
right?
Yes.
It's not very painful now. Let's all turn, let us turn to the left so you can see us in a different profile this time. Keep your feet about 12 to 16 inches apart. Now, if you have a very strong back, this is an intense back bend. So if you have a very strong back, you may be very comfortable keeping your feet closer. But if you're not very comfortable, not very confident of doing a steep back bend, deep back bend today, keep your feet further apart. You'll be safer. But whatever you do, make sure you put your brakes on. So keep your toes in. Place your palms on the back of your butt. Now push your butt in, tighten your core muscles again, tighten your gluteals. Push and take your elbows closer, as close as you can, which will open up your chest. Lift your chin. Keep inhaling. And as we get past midpoint, glide your hands down the back of your thighs. Bend your knees just a little bit if you have to. Keep exhaling. Inhale, come up. And relax. Just want to point out something very quickly. When you do an intense back bend like this, it's very, very important to tighten your gluteal muscles and your low back muscles so you don't have any kind of a catch, you don't hurt yourself. And at the same time, you must remember to exhale once you go past midpoint. It doesn't matter if you don't go down very deep. Whatever you do, make sure you make the connection. Have some contact with your body. Do not leave your hands suspended. Now, we're going to stay turned this way. We're going to extend our legs nice and far apart, maybe about 3 to 4 feet apart. If you're tall as Jamie is and as Josiane is and Tony, I think everyone here is taller than I am, so keep your feet as far apart as you can. But to be safe, put your brakes on, bring your toes in. Now, we're going to inhale and bring our arms up to shoulder height. We're actually going to do a wonderful forward fold to balance the back bend. Inhale, bring your arms up to shoulder height, palms facing down. Keep inhaling, turn your palms in, take your hands all the way up. Take your arms all the way up. Now, you can clasp your palms together. It doesn't matter which way your school has taught you. You can hold your palms, clasp your fingers nice and tight. You can have them extended the way Josiane has. You can do it the way Tony has with his fingers, index fingers pointing up, and as Jamie has it as well. And the important thing is you want to stretch your triceps as much as you can, whatever helps you get there. Now, we are going to exhale and fold from the hip. Keep your back nice and straight. Put your brakes on. Exhale. Hold at midpoint for just half a second and keep exhaling. Now, I'm going to stagger myself just a little bit. I'm going to come to the side. And as we come down deeper and deeper, make sure you place your palms as close to your, place your palms as close to each other as possible, but also as far back as you can. Now, if you want to go further, keep exhaling, but have a nice firm connection on the floor. Keep exhaling. Folks at home, remember, if you have a brick or a block or anything that will help you make the connection between your forehead and the floor, please use it. You can use the block at three different heights. So whatever you're comfortable with today, try that. Wiggle your feet a little closer if you've got it really out as I have. And then when you're sort of about 3 feet or 4 feet apart, take your palms off the floor. When you feel it's safe to do so, bring your palms together. Inhale, bring your hands up to shoulder height. Pause for just a second. Keep inhaling. Let's go up. Keep your back straight. Once your arms are overhead, exhale and release your arms. Let's wiggle our feet together, closer together. We've already crossed 8 postures. I think we're making very good progress. We might be able to do possibly 20, 24. That'll be great. We're going to do Ardha Chandra. Ardha Chandra is half moon. This posture may have different names with different schools. We call it Ardha Chandra. It doesn't matter what we call it. We're going to stretch our obliques. So, heels together. Let's stagger ourselves. Okay, Tony is back, so I'll go forward. Yeah, I think when we stagger, it's nice. So maybe Josiane, you want to come forward, and maybe this time Jamie is back. Okay. Inhale, bring your arms up to shoulder height. Keep inhaling. Take your palms all the way overhead, palms turned in. Now again, clasp your palms in whatever manner your school has taught you. Just make the connection. This time, make sure you have your chest nice and open. Inhale and exhale as you dip your torso to the right. We're trying to make a wonderful crescent moon with our upper body. And at the same time, you should feel a beautiful stretch in the obliques on your left side. Inhale, let's come up to midpoint. This time we're going to exhale and dip to the left. And look up to your right. Inhale, come up. Exhale and release. We'll get directly into Kati Chakra. Kati Chakra is spinning wheel. And here's what we're going to do. Keep your feet about 12 to 16 inches apart. Again, if you do not want to move your hips, you don't want to take your hips with you all the way, you might want to keep your feet further apart. If you keep your feet closer together, I think the temptation is there to take your hips with you because it gives you a deeper stretch. I think we'll just keep our feet apart a little more, and I'd rather keep my hips still and keep my feet apart a little bit. So it's more enjoyable. Now, your feet are apart as usual. Put your brakes on. Palms in front of your chest. Hands in front of your chest, palms facing down. Make sure your elbows are nice and up so you're nice and alert. You don't want to flop them down. You don't want to lose concentration. Okay, as we exhale, we are going to swing one arm to the right. Inhale, come back to the center. Then you're going to swing the other arm to the left. Inhale and come back to the center. Exhale, right arm goes out. Inhale, let's come back to the center. Exhale to the left. Inhale, let's come back. I want you to feel the difference. I want you to understand that it's easier and also more possible to take your arms further back behind you if you take your hips with you. So as long as you know the difference, it doesn't matter. As long as we know that when we take our hips, the stretch is not as intense, but the arms go back all the way. So the obliques will stretch more when you don't take your hips with you. So anyone out there who plays golf would know this for sure. Okay, let's exhale. Exhale to the right. Take your hips with you. Inhale, back to the front. Exhale to the left. Inhale, back to the front. Exhale and release your arms. We're going to go into what's called Vrikshasana. Vriksh is tree. This time, Josiane and I will come forward. Tony and Jamie are still in the back this time. We want to stagger ourselves. This is a balanced posture. So if you, people at home, if you need to use a chair, and our participants here, we all need help in different postures for different things. So some of us have better balance, some of us are better at folding over. So we're all at different levels in different postures. In fact, we're all at different levels even within ourselves on the same day. You might be more flexible in the morning, and maybe at night you might be able to do forward folds better. So don't get discouraged. It doesn't matter where you are today, just keep stretching. You want to feel the wonderful feel-good juices. You want to enjoy the endorphins. They stay for a longer time than your cup of coffee. Okay, this is a Vrikshasana. It's a balanced posture. Transfer the weight to your right leg. We're going to lift the left leg first. Now, lift your left heel off the ground and turn your left knee to the left side first. You always want to be safe. So first you want to get into the posture correctly. Now, very gently, if you're comfortable, are you okay with that knee?
So far.
All right. So far. Okay, what we're going to do is very gently, we're going to raise our left heel and slowly hold the left ankle. Try to place the left foot on the inner right thigh as close to the groin as possible. Now, if you're not quite there today, Tony, you want to be careful. I know you have tender knees. Do what Tony is doing. Very smart. He's got his foot at the ankle. So you can place your heel at your ankle. Just remember that the stretch and the balance may be a little less intense, but you know what? We're all going to get there in stages. Jamie, that's very nice too. So yes, now you want the arm movement. Thank you, Jamie. So what we're going to do is we're going to sorry, Josiane, we're going to get right back into it. Place your left foot on your inner right thigh. Place your palms together and make sure your elbows are nice and straight. Elbows are up. Now, folks at home, if you feel very, very poised today, challenge yourself, close your eyes, and watch how your concentration wavers. Now, it's not easy to keep your eyes closed. Exhale and release. Not easy to keep your eyes closed for a long time in this posture, as Josiane and I just found out. But if you fall out of a posture, get right back in. Now, some of us are stronger in one leg than in the other. So we just spoke about that earlier. So this time, Tony might want to try a little higher. And maybe Jamie will too. We all have our stronger sides. So transfer the weight to your left leg. Raise your right heel just a little bit. Turn your right knee out to the right. Place your left hand for balance. Let's place our left hand on our left hip for now. Very gently, raise your left heel and try to hold right heel and try to hold your right ankle with your right hand and press your right foot into the inner left thigh. Once you are there, and if you don't get it that high, that's fine. You can place it on your left calf or on your left ankle, wherever it is. Make sure you do not place your foot on your knee. You do not want to move your kneecap. You want to be very careful. So I'm going to place it on the inner left thigh for now. Palms together, and if you're very, very comfortable in this, close your eyes and enjoy the sensation. Okay, 2 minutes is as long as I'm going to hold with my eyes closed. Very gently release your hands. Hold your ankle with your hand and release. Don't torture yourself. Use your hands. That's what our limbs are for. We have natural props. Yoga works on gravity. We have our own props. We really don't need external props. We're going to go into a posture called Tula Danda. Tula Danda is balancing scales. Place your right foot just a little forward ahead of the left leg. And what we're going to do is we're going to inhale our arms all the way overhead and get our body in a nice T. So the right leg is going to hold the whole body weight, which takes a lot of concentration, a lot of balance. I want you to look at a point in front of you that doesn't move. Let's all place our belts in front of us. You want to look at a point about 3 to 4 feet ahead of you that doesn't move. So don't look at people. And hopefully the cameras won't move, so look at a camera if you have to. Okay, your right foot is forward just a little bit. Inhale, take your arms up to shoulder height, palms facing down. Keep inhaling. Let's take our hands all the way overhead. Clasp your palms together in whatever way your school has taught you. And this time, we're going to exhale and we're going to dip our torso forward and lift our left leg at the same time. Exhale. Focus at a point in front of you that doesn't move. Exhale. If you need to use a chair in front of you or for your foot in the back, that's fine. Inhale, come up. Bring your feet together. Now, keep your arms where they are. It's a wonderful stretch for your triceps, so you're still getting something out of this posture. This time, bring your left foot forward. Your right foot is back just a little bit, about 3 to 4 inches behind the left foot. We're going to exhale, dip our torso forward, and raise the right leg up. Exhale, look at a point in front of you that doesn't move. Keep your feet flexed. You don't want to point your toes. It's fine if you do. Just remember you're stretching a different set of muscles when you point your toes. When you point your toes, you stretch your quads. You keep your feet flexed, you stretch your hamstrings. Inhale, come down. Or rather, bring your legs down, bring your arms up. And let's release. We need to balance this posture with a leg lift. So you want to now, we took our leg back in turns. Now we're going to bring our leg forward in turns. So you need to balance every posture with a counter posture. So let's try that. How are we doing? Are we still out of breath yet? Okay, see, even in this studio, thank you, Claudia. Even in the studio, we all thought it was quite cold when we came in, but we've all generated inner heat, so you're already feeling warm, right? Yeah. Transfer the weight to your right leg. Raise your left heel just a little bit. Bend your left knee. Bend the left leg at the knee. Very gently hold your left big toe. So now you're in a balanced posture, so you want to make sure you don't fall off. So place your right hand on your right hip. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to inhale and extend our left leg as far out as we can. Inhale and hold. Now, Tony, I can see through the corner of my eye. Well done, Tony. Come on, you did it halfway. Okay, exhale and release. Bend your leg. That's fine. We'll be able to do it on the left leg. Move your belt just a little forward. Maybe it's too close to us.
No, I have no balance today.
Yeah, and also you have tender knees. I know, and so does Tony. Jamie and I are going to do the best we can. Now, I noticed, Tony, you were about to lift one leg. Notice what Tony did. He was using muscle strength. He was using his leg, his quadricep strength to lift his leg, to raise his leg. Folks at home, you don't have to do that. Yes, it's wonderful. If you have strong legs, that's great. But he's making an effort, and that's important. But what I want you to remember, Tony, you too, what I want you to remember is the idea is not to get your leg all the way out. The idea is to feel the stretch. So hold on to your toe, even if you're just halfway. That's all you want. And if balance is an issue, next time we'll bring a chair. Do you want to use that? Let's swap. You want to hold that? No, let's do that. I think you'll be okay on the other leg. Let's try the other leg before we forget. Transfer the weight to your left leg. We have about 4 minutes left. I think we could get through another 4 to 5 postures. Raise your right foot just a little bit. Turn your right knee out. And this time, place your left hand on your left hip. This time, hold the right big toe with your right hand. Exhale and try to extend just a little bit. Thanks, Claudia, for the correction. I said 4 minutes, we have 3 left. Now, folks at home, if you're very comfortable, try to bring your leg out to the side. When you bring it out to the side, exhale and release. I need to point out something. When you bring your legs out to the side, you also get a beautiful stretch in your adductor muscles. That's the inside of the thighs. So we've released that posture. We're going to go into another balance. Are we ready for some more balances today? I think we're punishing ourselves today. Tomorrow we'll go into seated postures. That'll be more forward and backward bends. Okay, transfer the weight to your right leg again. This time we are going to bend the left. Josiane, you're okay to bend backward? Okay. Now bend your left leg at the knee. Hold your left ankle from behind. The last time we held our ankle from the front, this time hold it from behind. Now, if you want to use each other, if you have someone near you at home or a chair or a table, whatever, hold on to something. Tony, you want to hold on to my shoulder? Now, hold on to my shoulder. Oh, then you have to come that side. Okay, come this way. Come this way. Hold on to this shoulder. Now, you want to bend the left leg. Hold it from behind. I want you to enjoy that sensation. Inhale. Raise. Now, you can't raise your right arm, Tony, so that's okay. Just feel the quadriceps stretch. And if you want to exhale and feel a deeper stretch, raise the left knee. And go forward like Josiane's doing. Wonderful. Exhale. Whenever you go forward, you want to exhale. Inhale. Let's come up. And release. Now, this time I'll be here so you can hold on to this shoulder. Now, remember, there are some basic rules in yoga. You inhale as you go up. Exhale when you come down. You want to keep your eyes closed so you can listen to instructions better. Keep your eyes open when you're going upward. You can close your eyes when you go forward. But if you have, some folks have vertigo problem, you want to be careful. If you have an issue with closing your eyes, don't close your eyes. Okay, transfer the weight to your left leg. Hold the right leg at the ankle. Raise your left arm for balance. And if you want to give it a deeper stretch, you want to give your right leg a deeper stretch, take your right knee higher and dip your torso as you exhale. Now, Tony is holding on to my shoulder, but he's also getting a wonderful quad stretch. Inhale and release. So he is not gaining anything less by holding on to something. So hold on to something if you have to, because the idea is to get this beautiful, beautiful quad stretch. I think we might have time to just do one more posture. Let's try that. It's called Garudasana. It's a beautiful balance. You're going to transfer the weight to your left leg. Hold your right thigh with your right hand. Cross it over. So physically, just move the inside of your upper right thigh and cross your leg over. Right leg over left leg. And try to twine your right foot around your ankle or your calf. Now, if you don't twine today, that's perfectly all right. Hold your balance. Look at a point in front of you that doesn't move. Left leg is over. Inhale, raise the right arm. Exhale, get the right elbow over the left elbow. Okay, thank you.